Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I dropped a video earlier about this Missionarchy Summon Rush. After I dropped it, I was like, is this an April Fool's joke? Is this new type of event an April Fool's joke? I don't think it is because it starts a day early, but who knows in the world of Raid, it might be the funniest April Fools we've ever heard of. But yeah, I don't think it is. I think it's real. They've dropped in-game news on it. They've dropped stuff on their socials, and it says here, don't be a fool this April Fool's Day. Celebrate it by getting a powerful champion. Some people thought because it's like Jack in the Box style thing, maybe it was the April Fool's kind of logo type. I don't know. Anyway, this is happening. But at the same time as whatever this is going to be, this is all the news we've got. There is going to be the 10 times to get other champions. So, you know, on the path to trying to get yourself Missionarchy on a Summon Rush if you've got shards to do it. And I'd imagine it's going to take a lot. If you think about how many shards it is for a guaranteed legendary, it's probably going to be pretty hefty. But there are other champions in the mix. So let's go through what else you could get along the way. And this is like the normal 10 times stuff that we would expect. So the first epic on the list for the 10 times, actually a really good epic. Trumborr. Good clan boss champion, I'd say here. We've got Weaken and Leech on the A1 with a good chance to land. What's that? 40% on each of those. Not bad for an A1. We've got an AoE hit on the A2, removes a debuff from all allies before attacking. And also, so this could be used as like in a clan boss as a, anti-stun. Remove the stun, which is quite cool. Damages increases by 5% for each debuff removed. And then we've got the ally protection skill with increased defense as well. So this is on a 4-turn. It's not ideal. Ally protection preferred to be on a 3-turn. It's a bit like Shareg. Yeah, good in a 1-for-1 speed comp where perhaps you've got Trumborr running on a 4-for-3, if that makes any sense to you. But not great necessarily in a 2-for-1 comp where you're trying to get everyone running fast. But yeah, in a 1-for-1, he'll be very good. I'd love him on the free-to-play account. Honestly, he would be huge on my free-to-play. Then we got here his passive. Whenever he's attacked, 20% chance of decreasing the duration of all debuffs on this champion. The books to 40%. Interesting epic. I think he's good. Let's look at the next one up. Possibly, I mean, definitely was one of the reasons why my all-epic team won the Clover draft. Don't know if you caught that. Toragi the Frog is just one of the best clan boss ally protectors in the game. This skill here, the ally protection skill, it's on a 3-turn when booked. Gives your team a shield, heals himself, and gives more healing if there's poisons out there. This champion was like made for clan boss. Decrease attack A1. And when you get hit, puts a poison on the enemy, or chance to. This is his kind of skill outside of clan boss. Still got an AoE provoke, so can be used in other content as well as a kind of tank and protector. But yeah, for clan boss, he's one of the best ally protection champions in the game. We've got another one here then. So obviously the theme is ally protection. Skullcrusher, again, he was part of that draft. Really good ally protection champion. I guess he's got your counterattack here, so you really need counterattack if you're going to take on hard Fire Knight at the moment. There's not many ways to do hard Fire Knight if you want to without extra hits coming in from counterattack, especially when you get to higher levels. But honestly, without Valk's shield, counterattack's kind of useless there as well. Definitely can use him in other places, but Skullcrusher again, just a clan boss god. Clan boss god, one of the old school kind of OGs. Cool passive as well, where he rips off debuffs on himself. Good champion. And then the last one up is new champion again, White Dryad Nia. So again, ally protection and strengthen on her A3 on a 3-turn. Also the ability to remove debuffs from an ally, heal them, and reduce the cooldown of some of their skills. It's a really good ability. In practice, though, if you're not manual in the game, this is a little bit wonky. It can go anywhere, so you need a really solid speed tune or setup to make this work. Does bring AoE decreased speed, which is great for Hydra. This skill is good for Hydra as well. This one, even just going randomly, is pretty good for Hydra as well, honestly. So I think she's a pretty solid Hydra champ. And then she's got a passive where when she's healed, she heals 20% of that to everyone else. So that's very cool as well. So the epics, I think, are all kind of top draw. The legendaries, not as much, in my opinion. I guess comment below if you think I'm wrong on this. But first one here. So I don't have her on my account. Her or him? think it's a dude. No high heels. Yeah, I think it's a dude. So, Truath. I mean, Truath is a really good healer. Yeah, really good. There's not that many places in the game, though, where you'd play Truath over a lot of other champions. Albeit, if you pick up a Truath like mid-game, you haven't got many legendaries, then damn, it's going to hard carry your team. Heal on the A1. AoE hit on the A2 puts perfect veil on all allies. I guess this is quite nice then for Hydra if you're up against that head of Torment. Perfect veil is pretty rare to get this on your team. Counterattack and strengthen on himself. And then he's got the ally protection here on the A3. So heal someone. Does like a balancing of health skill, which is very rare. Also very good as a healing ability. After balancing the health, puts ally protection on the initial target. So it's a one target ally protect. If this was a team ally protect, then this guy would have a lot more value, honestly. But the passive here, so decreases the cooldown of the A3 on a 4 turn. Decreases it by 1 turn for every 10% of HP this champion loses. So this could just be on literally like full rotation. Yeah, if he's taking damage, full rotation, just keep getting it back, which is quite cool as well. But yeah, good healer, good protector. Just doesn't really get a look in current content. I just comment below if you do use him, where do you use him? Okay, next one up is a Skinwalker. Again, another one I don't have here. So Sniktraak. HP based champion, good defensive stats on his kind of HP and stuff here. A1 decrease attack. If they're under leech, becomes 100% chance to do a decrease attack. This is a great clan boss ability and Hydra ability. Got AoE decrease speed, great for Hydra. Also places a shield on himself. On allies for 2 turns. Shield cannot be removed if it was placed when any enemies had got leech. So again, for Hydra, that's really nice. Decreased speed plus a shield that can't be removed. And then we've got ally protect here. Also with a bit of reflect damage going on as well. So again, nice protection ability for him. So whenever someone's got that reflect damage and they're attacked, got a chance to put the leech on the enemy, which activates the kind of improved A1 and A2, which is quite nice. Reflects 50% of the damage this champion receives back. Not bad as well. Yeah, okay. I feel like this dude's decent. Decent legendary. Definitely a Hydra-based champion in my opinion, but I guess can be used elsewhere as well. Certainly could be used in Clan Boss to good effect. So yeah, Sniktraak, decent. So next one up here is a dwarf. It is Keeyra, the Watcher. I'm not a massive fan of this champion. I mean, defense base, massive base defense, 1400, good speed. All of the base stats are very good, actually. Decrease attack A1 again. AoE decrease accuracy on the A2. Also a chance of decreasing enemy buffs by 1 turn. I feel like this needs to just be a full removal of enemy buffs, honestly. We then got ally protection on a 3 turn with increased defense. I mean, solid. Again, if I got her on the free to play right now, straight in to the team and would be doing wonders. So I can't say it's a bad champion. I guess with the kind of like fall of the normal Clan Boss teams and the growth of unkillable teams, these type of champions just lose a little bit more value. But actually, the kit is so good for Clan Boss if you're struggling that, yeah, well worth it. Also got here on the passive, whenever an ally is attacked under ally protection, places decrease attack for 1 turn. So yeah, feels like another Clan Boss specialist really if you need that ally protection role. So the final champion in the list then, I bet you're all thinking it's going to be Krisk when we're talking ally protection, but it's not. Actually, our buddy Nekhret the Great. So this is the reason why the PvP Krakens are going to be spending. The rest of them are really champions that I think PvP focus, like plat focus people wouldn't really spend for. But Nekhret the Great, one of the best defensive arena champions in the game. I'm curious actually, I've not played plat for a little while. Is Nekhret still, you know, basically #1 on the team sheet with all of the new champions that are coming through, you know, people that ignore shield and all of that type of business? I don't know. I guess he still would be. He's such a good protector. I use him in pretty much all of my offensive arena teams. But yeah, he's got decreased attack A1, ally attack on the A2 based on people that have got ally protection that he's placed, and He places ally protection on one person with block debuffs and strengthen. And he's also got a passive that does the same at the start of the game. So basically, that person, it's normally going to be it's whoever's got the lowest HP. So it's going to be your damage dealer. They get massive protection from this dude straight away. And then if they're hit, they also get this huge shield from this guy as well, which is colossal. Like it's such a massive buff. It's very hard to kill someone that's properly protected by Nekhret the Great. So he really is like a PvP god. Also, if you played him in Clan Boss or other content, he will protect your squishiest target quite well. So yeah, Nekhret, really good champion as well. So look, I'm probably going to be pulling shards because I definitely want Missionarchy and yeah, some good kind of Clan Boss style champions along the way. Honestly, for me, yeah, there's not really anyone there on my main account that's saying you should absolutely pull shards other than the summon rush dude Missionarchy. So that's going to be quite tough to decide which type of shards to pull. I guess it does depend what this kind of event actually looks like. But there you go, guys. I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.